Hi, welcome to or welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Ann and this is All the Budgeting. On this channel, I do paycheck cash stuffings, side hustle cash stuffings, cash condensings, and then I always close out my budget every month, which includes a net worth calculation. So if that is interesting to you, I do hope that you consider subscribing, liking, commenting, all of those things. All right, so today we are closing out my July budget, and so I always start with my envelopes. I look at what did I start the month with and what am I ending the month with, what was the difference, and then I get into my net worth calculation. So let's get into it. So emergency started with $1,950. I know it did take a hit this month because of unexpected plumbing situation. Which happens, right? That's what emergency fund is for. So currently I have 500, 6, 7, 758, 20, 40, 60, 80, 9. So I have 900. Oops. 900. So that went down 1,050. Okay, health started with 330, ending with 1, 2, 3, 4, 20, 30. So 430. So that went up 100. Extra week started with 400, but then we actually did have an extra week in here, so ending with 150, 200. So that went down 200. I am not currently putting into my extra debt envelope. I'm putting any extra money towards my nephew's wedding right now. And then I will also be funding my Christmas and holiday dinner before I start putting back into that extra debt. So home maintenance started with 135, ended with 150, 65. So that went up 30. Home improvement started with 540, ending with 550, 70. So also went up 30. Car maintenance started with 50, ended with 25. So that went down 25. Oh, I got a car wash. I was trying to think about what I spent that on. Yeah, I got a car wash. Pet care started with 35, ending with 50, 65. So up 30. And then electronics started with 465, ended with 500, which is now in the bank. And so that went up 35. All right, so then moving on to priority 2. So these first few envelopes I don't include in this view because these are very much kind of rotating spending envelopes. So subscriptions started with 1,380, and I'm ending with 180, plus 40, plus 50, plus 650, plus 190, plus 165, plus 140, plus 50. So I'm ending with 1,465 minus 1,380. So that went up 85. Okay. Vacation started with 235, ended with 1, 2, 50, 65. So that went up 30. Christmas started with 240, ending with 250, 70. So that went up 30, and I know that the holiday dinner is exactly the same, so we'll just go ahead and do that. And then gifts started with 85, and I have 115. So that went up 30. Okay, moving on to my priority 3. So wedding, I'm actually gonna go ahead and take this out and put it aside because at the time of filming this video, my nephew's fiance's shower is tomorrow. So I'm actually gonna be giving that 150 to my mom to pay my portion of the gift that we went in on. So, okay, so started with 1,110. Ending with, let's see, I have 250 plus 250 plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 50, 60, 70 plus 770 plus 350 and miscellaneous. So ending with 1620. So that went up 510. Okay, entertainment started with 20, ending with 35. So that went up 15. Clothes started with 225, ending with 1, 2, 20, 30, 35, 40. So that went up 15. Beauty started with 15, ended with 30. So that went up 15. Miscellaneous started with 20, ending with 35. So also went up 15. And then planner stuff started with 85, ending with 100. That's now in the bank. Yeah, so that went up 15. Okay, so then finally, my business binder. So taxes started with 1,129, ending with 1,000. 1, 2, 20, 35. So minus 1129. So that went up 106. So what did I say? 1, 2, 35. Okay. My business subscriptions, I know there's been no difference, so we're just gonna do that. Solo ads started with 355, ending with 1, 2, 3, 50, 60. So that just went up 5. Paid ads started with 255, ending with 1, 2, 50, 60. So also up $5. And then finally, tools and services started with 55, ending with 60. So also up $5. Okay, so I started the month with a total of $12,744 in all of my envelopes combined. So I'm going to speed this part up, and I'm going to total up all of my ending balances now to see where I'm at overall. So I will be right back. Okay, so I am ending the month slightly down, which not surprisingly with, again, that large plumbing situation. So 12,605 is what I'm ending with. And so that was an overall reduction by 139. So not too bad, all considering. So let me go ahead and circle this amount. And we're gonna go to my next page here and put this in for my envelopes to be factored in for my net worth. Okay, so here is my net worth sheet. So my net worth last month was $201,181. And so as always, I have pre-populated my assets and liabilities to kind of help move this along. And so we'll start with totaling up all of my assets. So as we just saw, I have $12,605 in my envelopes. According to Zillow, my estimated home value right now is $251,800. According to Kelley Blue Book, my trade-in value on my car is $20,094. I have currently $88,033 in my 401k, and I have $852 in my savings account. So totaling that up. So my total assets comes to $373,384. And so now moving over to my liabilities. So I currently owe on my Chapter 13 bankruptcy $35,115. My mortgage premium is $118,722. I currently owe on my 401k loan $12,927. And with that plumbing situation, I had to borrow some money from my mom, which I am paying her back a minimum of $250 a month. So it was $2,700 is what I borrowed from her, but then I was able to immediately put $250 aside to give to her this weekend. So that brought the balance down to $2,450. So let's total up these liabilities here. So okay, so my total liabilities are $169,214. So to get my new net worth, I'm going to subtract my liabilities from my assets. So $373,384 minus $169,214. Okay, so even with the big expense and the reduction in my envelopes, I did have an increase in my net worth. So this is why I really do encourage you to calculate your net worth every month, because it would be really easy for me to, feel like, oh, I put myself back now and all that kind of stuff. But you can see when it all kind of works itself out, I still am slightly ahead still. So, which is awesome. So my new net worth is $204,170. And so the amount changed. So I'm going to take this month's net worth minus last month. So minus 201,181. So that was an increase of $2,989. and then I'll get the percent change. So I'm going to take the amount change divided by last month. So $29.89 divided by 201,181. Okay, so that was a 1% increase in my net worth. So again, I do really encourage you to do this net worth calculation every month, just to get a handle on where you are. And I think it's really going to help you see that, you know, either things aren't as good as you think they are, or they're not as bad as you think they are. It's just really important to know your numbers and to have that understanding. You know, I've said multiple times now, right? So I filed for bankruptcy in November of 2021. When I started the year 2022, I had a negative net worth. It was about $1,000 negative. And early in the year 2023, I want to say like within the first few months, I hit more than 100,000 net worth. So I went from a negative net worth to a six-figure net worth in just a little more than a year. And I very much credit this method of budgeting and tracking the net worth, and, you know, just really having a solid understanding of my numbers. I really credit that with the increase in my overall net worth. So this binder or this planner, this digital planner, is available in my Etsy shop. It is also available as a printable version. And I may actually make the net worth sheet just available on its own, just because I do think it is so valuable. I'll let me know in comments if that's something that you'd like to see, even if it's just something that I give away for free, if that is something that, you know, you would find useful. Okay, so that does it for this video. Next up will be my first cash stuffing for the month of August. Yeah, crazy, but that's where we are. So yeah, so I hope you're all having a great week, and I will see you next time.